Today's the 19th. Today's the 19th of February, and I'm going to be going over computer networking. Basically, a quick review. I have my friend here, Mr. Seph.
What's up, guys?
How you doing, Seph, man?
I'm doing alright. Glad to be here.
All right, sweet. Yeah, we got no viewers, but well, this is going on YouTube. Basically, this may be of use for future computer networking classes. We're gonna be preparing for the midterm here, which is on Wednesday. All right, let's get started, man. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Seph?
Let's get this started and then try our best.
All right. I don't know if you can see my screen. Do you see my screen?
Let me see. Yes, I do.
All right, this is the PowerPoint from Moodle. So basically, yeah. So Seph, just I guess what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna ask you questions basically, and you just answer it, and then we'll see what the PowerPoints say or what the book says. And I think that's a good way to start. So basically, the first thing is what is the internet, man? Like, how would you define the internet?
How to find the internet? It was something about like someone. Oh shit! I'm stuck already. What's the internet?
Yeah, you
I
don't
would
have to get it right.
say
Just tell us what you think about it, you know?
I would think about like if like the application is like the server, like the
Yeah.
connection, as in like stuff like that, like Google,
Yeah.
like the web.
The
I
web, yep.
mean,
All right, cool. So basically, the PowerPoint here talks about, what is the internet. Basically, just like you said, man, there's kind of like different things to the internet. We have the topology, like you said, man, like the servers and everything like that. We have, the topology. So basically, that's the physical connection of the computer network. Um, Also, I'm gonna go write that down too. I think I wrote them down. Let me get my note cards. I forgot to get that actually.
yeah, but I'm really done right now.
Just computer networking. Yeah, I kind of screwed up here, and because I mixed my. Oh man, I mixed my notes together, man. I put calculus with. Yeah, Seth, you're taking calculus too, right? Because I've been studying that too as well.
Yeah, I have my first exam on Monday.
Oh yeah, dude, me too. We're gonna have to study that too because, bro, like it's so crazy, dude. Like,
It is your second exam, right?
yeah, bro, I failed the first one. I got like a 45.
Oh shit! Who is the internet?
Let's see here.
Internet. What do you think when you hear the term internet?
Yeah, so basically, the internet consists of different parts, just like the basic. I just can't believe I can't believe I mixed my notes together. Really screwed me up.
Alright, topology review.
Let's see here, topology.
Alright, physical.
Yeah, yeah. So like you said, man, the servers. You have the physical connection. This is topology view. Like you said, there's servers. So that would be like your server. I don't know if you see my screen, but we have. Is that you can see my screen all right? Is it clear? Easy to read?
Let me see. The words are kind of hard to read.
Oh,
So when you
on the settings, there should be you should be able to change the resolution on the bottom right of the viewport on Twitch. There's a settings mode, and you could change it to like full screen. You could also change the quality. I don't know if you're set it to
okay,
should be
okay, I
set to
see it.
768. Um, so it should be clear at 768.
I see it.
Yep.
Okay. All right, back to the PowerPoint.
Yeah, that's from the
This is good,
PowerPoint.
man.
So yeah, like you said, we have the server, we've got the PC. This is the topology view of the computer network. Um, it starts from our computer, it goes to the routers to the regional ISP, and then you have the global ISP. Looks like they also have, but that's pretty much it. We just have to know the basic topology. It means the physical connections of computers. And then we have the services view,
So,
which is the basically like you said the application. Um, in this case, as programmers, we use the API, the socket API, to basically send packets back and forth. And we have the protocol view, which is the network protocol stack, which is actually the first part we're going to be talking about today. Um, yeah, let me know if you're ready for the next slide, man.
okay, let me see. Topology view. Physical connection of computers to a network. That's topology view. Server
Yep.
view, application programmers view, socket API. Yep, API. Protocol view is the software implementing the networking stack on computers and routers. Alrighty. Alright, next slide. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy already.
All right, man. So basically, what do you know about the protocol? Like, do you know what a protocol is?
What's a protocol is? Protocol is it something that kind of like is it like control messages or some shit like that?
Yeah, like it's like messages. Yep. I'm looking for where it is. It talks about protocol. Um, okay, there you go. I found it. Basically, the question is, what's a protocol? And so yeah, what do you think a protocol is?
I think it's like a message, like, like you come late, you receive messages. As in, well, that's like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, that's
If
so that's
I'm,
like
if I'm,
it's basically so we have like human protocols, like you said, man, like messages. When we talk, we're actually using a protocol. Like for example, man, if I ask you what time it is, you know what you're gonna send me, right? If I ask you what time, basically you're gonna tell me what time it is. Basically, that's what protocol is. And for the network protocol, it's gonna be, it says it right here. The protocol defines the format and the order of the messages being sent and received. So basically, it's a format of the messages. They have to be a certain way. Like for example, if I ask you for time, you're not gonna give me, um, you're not gonna give me a different answer like my address. You're not gonna tell me, okay, you live here. It's basically the same thing with protocols. So that's one of the definitions that probably just gonna be asked is what is a protocol basically.
let me see, let me write this down before you change slides. Let me see, protocol define.
Dude, man, yeah, man, I bet you're tired, dude. Like, 'cause you've been in school and what since what, like 7 or something?
So pretty much. I was up like at 4. Probably do this for like an hour and I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, yeah,
But then I'm gonna do it all. But I'm gonna do it all day tomorrow though when I'm at work. So
yeah.
I'm gonna
So
hit you up.
basically, yeah, you just do the slides, man. When we're going over now, there's slides on each one. Basically, what you want to know is basically the protocols that we're going to be going over right now as fast as we can, and then you have the make sure you know the network performance. Because they have equations like the network performance is like your delay, you know, what causes delay, what causes loss, you know, in the internet.
Yeah, what is that about anyway? Well, we get it when we get to that.
That one, the next one, just make sure you cover its network performance. There's a slide on it. There's slides on it, pretty much.
Yeah, they just slides anyway. So I'm gonna just keep reading the slides tomorrow for 7 hours straight. I'm gonna just keep reading it.
Yep. Um, so basically, this is what a protocol looks like. The computer sends a request, and then to a server, and then the connection response. Okay, it says here, what problem was the internet solving? So do you know like what the why we need the internet? Like what is the problem why do you think we need the internet for?
We needed to send emails.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, basically, for example, like you said, emails, computers, we could not send files, we could not send emails. Um, you know, so we have all these different computers, we have to connect them somehow. So that's one of the problems that the computer solved. It also solved the problem with different networks talking to each other. Um, so here they just talk about what was available at the time. They used the telephone network. And so basically, the internet architecture, basically, what we have to know is that the internet worked by packet switching. So that's kind of like this one will be important. Do you know what packet switching is? Can you explain to us?
Uh, no, I can't because I don't know what packet switching is.
Well, basically, do you know what how computers talk to each other? Like, what do we send over the lines?
We send them IP addresses and routers and like
Yeah, there you go.
we send bytes.
Yeah, the bytes. We send the bytes, which is we put them all together in this thing's called packets. As you can see on the slide here, we send the packets, and basically we have the components for packet switching. It's called packet switching. We're sending packets from one place to another, basically. So we have the host, which you know, like your computer, and then we have the routers. And the routers is pretty much their job is to forward the packets, you know, to send them from one packet to another. Um, and then the links are your Wi-Fi and your coax cables, and that's what they used to. That's what they send. So basically, that's pretty much what packet switching is. Um, all right. Hey, Seph, you still there?
Um,
Alright, man. So the next one we're going to look at is the protocol stack, pretty much. We're almost actually done with the slide. We're about 80% done. I know you're tired, Seth. You doing all right? Um, all right. Well, basically, can you see my screen? Hold on, you're breaking up a little bit. I think we lost Seph. All right. Basically, the only thing we have left here is the protocol stack. We have the application, transport, the network, link, and physical. So there's 5 layers to the protocol stack, which is located on the host itself. Basically, the application is your, like your software on the computer itself. They provided some examples here, like Netflix, your voice over IP. You also have your transport layer, which process the data transfer. It's kind of like your addressing scheme. We use TCP/UDP, and then we have network, which is your IP packets. So the network is important. It forwards the IP from one source to the destination host. And then you have the link. Examples of links are your Ethernet and Wi-Fi, and they provide data transfer between neighboring network elements. And then you have your physical, the bits that goes into the wire. The physical part goes more in depth, but we won't cover it here. This one shows basically the routers. We have to remember that 3 layers there was only 3 layers to a router. That's your network, which forwards packets from one place to another, but through IP, and the link and the physical. And that constitutes our computer network. And we can see here, just shows a hourglass model. Not very important, but we'll talk about that. The IP is that single common language. We use the IP to achieve connection to different hosts, and that's pretty much it, man. And here this shows the internet growth from 1995, and it just blossomed to 2015, to having, wow, coming from about 500 million users to 3 tera, I guess that's, wow, that's 500 million to about, hold on a second. I had a brain freeze there, man. Billion. I had a brain freeze there. 3 billion users by 2015. Doesn't seem a lot, but so pretty much stuff that covers the slide, man. I don't know if you're still there. Alright, man, I think my buddy passed out. Alright, that pretty much concludes our video. That covers the whole slide about computer networking. We have a protocol stack, and it allows the computers to talk to each other. Anyways, if you watch this video, leave a comment below if you have any tips or anything, just like whatever. Leave a message. Discord channel will be provided in the description.
Hello?
Hey Seph, what's up, man? You back?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we pretty much completed the whole slide. So, do you have anything else to add?
No. I don't know about that. I'm about to go to sleep.
Alright, man. All right, I'll close the stream. Anyways, man, thanks for having being here, Seph, man. Really cool. Hopefully, we could do this more tomorrow. I don't know if you're free tomorrow. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah, yeah. I'll be sure I'll come earlier.
yeah, we could probably do more a little bit more tomorrow. Do a more review on the subject, but yeah, man,
Cause
just
I'm gonna
pretty
read
much just
tomorrow night, but yeah, like I'm hella tired from class.
yeah, just remember the five stacks, the protocol stack, man. Just remember what each one does. There's five layers to the protocol stack, so I think if you
Wait. Let me try to read it. Is it application?
yeah, let me pull it up. I don't know
Um,
if you see my screen.
I see.
Yeah,
It's application. Yep. Transport network. Link and physical. I write
yeah.
that shit
So yo,
down.
basically, the application is like your email, Netflix. Transport is your what it does. It provides the address, like TCP, UDP. And then you have network, and that's the network is what is important because that's the one that forwards the IP, the packets from one place to another on a network. And then you have uses the IP protocol, and then you have your link, which is your Ethernet or your Wi-Fi. And then you have your physical. Physical is not really important, but that's basically what's the wire that connects all the routers and um, the computers together. It's basically the physical connection between the computers. So that's pretty much it, man. You got to know each one, how it works. It goes more in depth, and then if you're available next time, we'll go over network performance. Basically, there's some problems with the network, like packet loss and delay, and there's different ways of measuring that. Yeah, anyways, man, yeah, man, I'll let you go to bed, dude. It's a big day
Alright,
tomorrow.
bro.
I have to wake up at
Alright.
5:30. But
Damn. Why?
I gotta catch the bus at like 7, but I kind of need to wake up at like 6 or 5:30, so it's yeah, I'm not early, man. I gotta catch the bus and then get to because I have to commute and it takes an hour to get there. It's a pain in the butt.
Oh, don't you gotta?
Say what? Hold on, I
You have an
lost you.
exam tomorrow, right?
No, I don't have exam. I have exam on Thursday though.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be I have to study for I have an exam on Monday too, calculus, so we can do that too as well. Yeah, I was anyways, yeah, man, I'll let you go to bed. So, I'm gonna go ahead and
Alright, bro, man.
I'm gonna upload this on YouTube so you can watch it over again. All
Dude,
right.
text me your YouTube channel.
All right, I will. All right, later, man.
Alright, man. Take it easy.